The Freedom Riders definitely did their part to try to integrate bus terminals, and they would go across southern terminals to try to get them to integrate into, have African Americans be able to sit with whites, and that was the cause. And you had young people go throughout these southern stations and try to integrate. However, this brought up a lot of attention, and you had a lot of the Ku Klux Klan follow a lot of these freedom ride protests, or they would be stationed in other parts where they know they are come, and they would actually, create confrontations there. The Freedom Riders actually was unique in this regard that you actually had many Anglo American students take part in the Freedom Riders, and the KKK was not happy about that. You actually had violent instances where you had a very famous case where you had 3 Freedom Riders get murdered by the Ku Klux Klan, and 2 of those students that were murdered were of Anglo descent. And all 3 were murdered by the Ku Klux Klan. And the sheriff of the place that they were trying to, where the sheriff that actually had jurisdiction of this place where the KKK created these murders, they covered it up. They tried to cover it up, but it actually was exposed by. Actually got exposed by the press, and this got covered by the press. Started to get a lot of Americans. It really opened up their eyes. They're like, it was bad enough that the KKK was doing lynching and doing like these horrific crimes against African Americans. One of the crimes that gotten famous for lynching was Emmett Till, but once the Americans saw that white Americans were not spared the KKK's wrath, this really opened up a lot of Americans' eyes. It really did. And now the push for integration, the push for civil rights for African Americans, now that was starting to get more accepted by American society. And this instance where you had these Freedom Riders murdered, just regardless of their race, it opened up a lot of Americans' eyes, and they started to realize how truly hateful the Ku Klux Klan really was.